Hello, everyone, and welcome. We are surrounded by pageantry and tradition, and it's clear to see that college football will be at its best today. Kickoff team out there getting set. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So the Maryland Terrapins offense is on the field for the first time today. And here's the man they'll try to feed the football to no matter what the coverage looks like, Jesse.
He's their best player on offense, and I like the way this coaching staff moves him around and tries to create good matchups to take advantage of, David.
And that makes it so hard to defend. When the receiver lines up in the same spot every time, I can bring extra coverage. Man, use this guy all over the field as a weapon of mass destruction.
And that is good versatility there, and a big hit from the backer in pass coverage. They'll try to drive ahead on 3rd and short. What a good run there. He has enough for the first down. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Scanning the field, it's Edwards. They're working that left side. They make the stop right there. Good pickup, and still short of the first down. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5. 3rd and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on 4th down. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. The Terrapins will punt it away on 4th down. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Fair catch called for, but a flag is on the field. Let's see what that's about.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. So the offense keeps its drive alive thanks to the roughing the punter penalty. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Now on 2nd down. It'll be a draw. They'll pick up 5. It'll be 3rd and 5. Trying to pick up a 1st down. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his back in the middle. And they knock him down, but he got past the line to gain. Let me tell you, this senior quarterback can flat fit it in a tight window. Comes out throwing on 1st down. Wide open downfield. He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has him on the doorstep. And the Terrapins line it up with a 1st and goal.
And how about that? A lot of coaches talk about being aggressive and we're going to take shots, but then they get conservative in the game. But first drive coming out.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Maryland!
And that is exactly what you love to see as a head coach, watching your offense take the field, first drive of the game, and you're methodical, and you take what the defense gives you. You make good decisions. You don't have negative plays. You don't have missed assignments. That shows your head coach that you are locked in and ready to go.
On to attempt the try.
The kicker is on for the extra point.
And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. They took it 64 yards right down the field and closed the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. Fielded in the end zone. It's Baxter. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And it won't be easy to throw the ball down the field today, David, because both of these teams have locked down corners.
I mean, these guys shut down half of the field. Playmaking cornerbacks that really can play man-to-man and lock down the best guys on the other side.
Yeah, if I'm a quarterback in this game, I'm taking a calculated risk if I'm throwing towards one of these two dudes because you're just asking to get picked off.
Looking to move it through the air. tight end finds a soft spot. Oh, he's so hard to get on the ground. He's got room. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42.
What a weapon this guy is, right? At the tight end position, not only can he get open, he can run away from people after the catch. He's a big dude, so he's hard to bring down anyway, but the speed is what makes him different.
And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. Pulls and fires complete to the right. And the defense coming with bad intentions. They knock him down for a loss.
Second down.
From the gun, running back on the move. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. This is a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Intercepted. Going the other way, and he's got room. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Well, the defense was expecting pass on that one, 3rd and long. They dial up the perfect coverage and a great job in the back end, reading and reacting to the quarterback when the ball was in the air, coming away with a massive interception.
Maryland has the ball back, and the Terrapin offense ready to go. Boy, David, they would love to stack another touchdown on top of that last drive.
And this offense did such a good job on the last drive. Everything in rhythm, moved the ball down the field, didn't make those mistakes, Jesse, and they need to do it again on this one.
Yeah, you're right. They had the defense on their heels. You wonder what sort of communication was going on that side.
And he can't escape, and down he goes. Just a great job defensively, making him go through his progressions, and he really didn't have time to do it.
And that's exactly what you do in zone coverage. You drop in your spots, you read the quarterback's eyes, make sure you take away that quick stuff, and a great job rushing the passer and getting the sack.
Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. Dropping back, it's Edwards. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. Makes the grab inside the 30. This defense giving up ground as he's finally knocked down at the 26.
Defense is a lot about communication. Multiple wide receivers on the same side. I got to understand if this guy's going in, this guy's coming out. Not a good job by the defense with communication there.
And a little too much adrenaline on that throw never gave his receiver a chance. Last play didn't go as planned. Now 2nd and 10 from the 26. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Got him downfield. And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch. He wants to throw it. He was thinking touchdown on the scramble, but they're able to stop him short of the end zone. Offense trying to pay it off on 2nd and goal. They move the tight end all over. The give. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Terrapins!
And the running back gets his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game. You want to continue to feed this guy. You could tell he's got a nose for the end zone, knows how to get in there, knows how to make things happen.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point makes it 14-0. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Utah State is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. These Aggies have picked themselves up before, and they're capable of it again today. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to UNLV. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. From the gun, the give, looking for room. Tackle is made after the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They go to the ground. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11.
Second down.
They've got him looking run. Now they're going to throw it. Got the quick pass. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down.
In part formation to kick it away.
Looking for a block. It's Manning. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. And, David, how they would love to stick it in the end zone one more time after that last drive.
And once you get the defense on their heels and you back them off a little bit, you get in a little bit of rhythm, it's really hard to stop, Jesse, and they're going to try to do it again right here.
And if you're this play caller, you're loving what's happening right now because everything you dialed up on that last drive ended up working out. You're just looking at your play sheet. Everything you're picking is working. Let's see if they can pull it off again here.
Pre-snap motion in the backfield. Quick pass on the fly motion. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. 3rd and short coming here right from the midfield stripe. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. The Terrapins decide to punt it away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And that one will sail out of bounds. No chance for a return there. So, guys, we'll get another look at this offense. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. To the 43-yard line and a 1st down for this offense.
He's brought down at the 43. Good enough for a 1st down.
He wants to throw. Trying to burn this defensive back. And it falls incomplete, but that could have been disastrous. A defender was right there. They'll give it to the back. Still on his feet at the 45. He makes the stop at the 43-yard line. It's a pickup of 15, and they've got it in plus territory. Right back to the well. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Tried to pound it on 1st down. Now back to the line. They'll leave it with him. Open space at the 25. They wrestle him to the ground, but he's got plenty for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. We've come to the end of the quarter, and Maryland has the lead. And that was an impressive and dominant first quarter. Let's take a look at the stats before we move on. This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far, but starting to get things moving, it's 1st and 10. He wants it all. And the ball is intercepted. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Maryland has the ball back, and the Terrapin offense ready to go. They've jumped on them, executing at a high level and up 14-0, David.
This is the exact start you wanted. I mean, offense is playing great. Defense has gotten stops. You're in a position now, Palmer, to put the hammer down and get a 3-possession lead.
I'm really impressed with their physicality on both sides of the ball early in this one. They've been winning in the trenches. So here on offense, keep running the football and show your dominance.
They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. That kind of pickup on 1st down, and you can take a shot here on 2nd and short. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. And the Terrapins will line it up on 1st and 10. Running back searching for a hole. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. They think there's room to run to the right here. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. After the last run, would you just give it to him again on third down? He'll pull it on the read. He just needed a yard on third down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up. The Terrapins will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And it looks as if this one's going to carry into the end zone for a touchback. On first down, here comes this offense. Here's the handoff. On the move at the 30. They finally get him on the ground, but the big running play moves the change for the first down. That's the way to give yourself some breathing room. Now the second play of the drive from the 36. Might as well give it to him again. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Kept it on the ground on first down, now back to the line. The play action fake. Fires to the wideout. Soft spot in the middle. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play. They'll throw it on first down. Dumps it to the back. Catch in the middle. It's Morris. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end. Run in the red zone, it's Morris. Relying on the run, he gets a couple before he's knocked down. Ball's at the 13. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. The option look. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag on the field.
Hold it. Open.
That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. Here comes the offense on second down. He's looking to throw. It's complete. Makes the grab and steps into the end zone for the touchdown. The field position was bad. The finish was great. Great way to answer that poor field position.
Poor field position, no problem. How about it? Great job on the offensive coordinator. This offense getting in a good rhythm early, even backed up, even in a predictable situation. Great job coming out.
Lining up to add another. And after the extra point, they've cut the lead in half, down 14-7. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. Got it in the middle, it's White. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The lone back's got it. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. Let's see what they've got on second down. They'll try the run. Brought down to the ground, but he has enough for the first down. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. And the freshman will chalk up a sack.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
The first down sack pushes the ball back for this long second down. To the air, it's Edwards. Going up top. And he's got it inside the 35. Touchdown, Maryland! And once he got loose, it was all over.
Man, that's a play this kid has been running ever since he was 7 years old at the park with his best friend, throwing him go routes right down the field. I'm running by a guy, I'm looking back, locating the football, making the catch, and he does it in a big moment here in this game.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Nebraska is down, but they are not out of it. Not there in Lincoln, one of the most special places to watch a game in all of college football. They're trailing by just 4 to Michigan. We'll circle back if anything big happens you need to know about.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. They've got a chance to get out from their own end. 2nd and 6 from the 18. Give to the running back. Tackle is made, but not until he gets the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll ride the hot hand. They get him stopped after a gain of 4 out to the 28. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Quarterback on the keeper. Just a solid stop by this sophomore. Big 3rd down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. They'll try to get it through the air. Grab near the marker. It's Baxter. And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the first down. He's looking to throw it. Quick strike complete. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. Makes the grab on the left. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. Back to the air one more time. Makes the catch. It's Smith. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. Inside the 25, they'll snap it from the 24. First down. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. They feed him again. And they try the middle of this stout defense, and they rise to the challenge. A 3rd down try for the offense. Trying to pick it up on the ground. They get him on the ground, but it's a first down. Now down to the 12-yard line, it's first down. Leaves it with the running back. Able to pick up a couple before he's knocked down. They mark it at the 10. We've made our way to the 2-minute warning, and now they'll try to at least cut a little something off of this lead before the break. Going for 6. Into the end zone. He's got it. Touchdown.
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. After taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. Play will stand. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And they finish it off by connecting from 10 yards out. Coming out with it, it's Manning. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Maryland has the ball back and the Terrapin offense ready to go. Wants to throw on first down. Quickly to the tight end.
I'll say this, man. In college football, you see a lot of bad tackling. You didn't see it right there. That was an awesome job. First off, being there at the point of attack. Once the tight end made the catch, there was no doubt he was going down. Great job form tackle.
Caught over the middle. It's Alston. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains.
And that's good enough for a first down.
They'll throw it on first down. Gets it out quickly. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on second down. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. Third and short from the 45. The freshman able to get home with the sack. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And the Terrapins will send out the punt unit. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. He'll call for the fair catch here. Offense set on first down. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Quickly out to the tight end. And they finally haul him down, but not before the good catch and run. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. On second down, just keeps firing. The freshman trying to take a shot, but put just a little too much on it. A third and long coming up here. From the gun, wants to pass. Flushed out of the pocket. And he's going to be stopped just short of the first down. He tried to get it on his own. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Fourth down, and the punt team sends it the other way. On the return, it's Manning. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Give to the back. Nifty little dance step. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. They'll snap it on first down from the 35. They're going to ride this running back. And the defense able to get him down, and that should bring us to the end of the half. And here comes the offense on second down. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, guys, a delightful first two quarters from there in Pasadena today. Each of these two offenses has looked like well-oiled machines, but it doesn't take a genius to figure out these two passing attacks have run circles around these defenses. Man or zone, nothing seems to be working, and I'm not sure that defensive coordinator is going to be able to figure things out here at halftime. And with that, let's send it back to the guys in college football heaven, the Rose Bowl.
All lined up and ready to go for a great second half ahead. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. First down for this offense. Starting this third quarter on the ground. Crosses the 30 to the 31, a 6-yard gain. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on second and 4. The give to the back. Slammed to the ground, but not before he gets the first down. First and 10. Caught behind the line. It's Smith. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. Line getting set on second down. He's looking to throw. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. They've got some work to do on this third and long from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Buys a little time. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
And that is your job. The O-line has to protect their quarterback. That's the most important position on the field. You got to make sure you keep him upright. You got to do a better job.
They bring the punter onto the field now.
In punt formation to kick it away.
Looking for a block. It's Manning. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Line gets set, first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Bought a little time, lets it go. Caught near the sticks, it's Howard. And he is marked out of bounds after another big gain. This aerial attack has had no problem moving the ball with chunk plays. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. Using that running game to bludgeon forward. He's got 4 down to the 35. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Back to pass, it's Edwards. Gets open down the middle. They get him on the ground after he gets enough to move the sticks. The Terrapins have it with a 1st and 10. He's gonna pass. Fires left. Got his man downfield. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it 1st and goal.
You know, the defense doesn't have an answer for this slot guy right now, and they may want to think about bracketing him, having a defender play to the outside and to the inside. Probably some sort of zone coverage where you're trying to get 2 bodies, forcing the quarterback to have to go somewhere.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Terrapins!
You know, this offense knew coming into the season it was so important for this guy to stay healthy. They needed him week in, week out because he plays at such a high level, and he's showing it here. That last carry was his 10th rushing touchdown of the season.
And the extra point is good for a 28-14 lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great college football matchup. Tulane is trailing right now, but it's only a couple of points. That quarterback just needs to show the poise of a young Sean King, and they are right back in this. They're trailing by 10 to Navy. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this one.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. And guys, this can be a great time to look for a big play on 2nd and inches. And he's knocked down, but not before moving the chains. With a 1st down, they'll snap it from the 32. To the ground, he's got it again. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Trying play action. He's got his man. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that 1st down. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. And the incompletion is an open invitation to the special teams unit to come onto the field. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. Jesse looking to take it down the field for back-to-back touchdowns.
I think it's really important for them moving forward, too, to have a lot of balance, right? You want to be able to keep this defense guessing, Paul.
Dan, you got me searching for answers after that last drive. You stack another drive on top of this, their defense's heads are going to be spinning all over the place.
And they make the tackle, but he has plenty for the 1st down. Fresh set of downs after the completion. They'll run it to the right. Still running at the 40. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. The offense set for a 1st down play. Looking to move it through the air. Got his man to the left. Touchdown, Maryland! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they close the deal with a 58-yard touchdown pass. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Snags a quick pass on the left. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. That 3-yard pickup gets it out to the 28. It's 2nd and 7. They'll run play action. Fires to the big fella. At the 45 on his way. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Quick release on the RPO. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. They ran it on 1st down, now on 2nd. He's looking to throw. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
That's a good example there of complementary defense. The DBs and linebackers are playing zone, they're playing their spaces, and they force the QB to have to hold the ball, try to work through his progressions, and then the pass rush, they win up front.
4 punts already, and they've got to convert here to avoid a 5th. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Got room to work. And how about that alertness and that swarming D to keep him from getting the 1st down? A famous writer once said, most men lead lives of quiet desperation. Here is a desperate move, going for it on 4th down, trailing by double figures. The decision to go for it does not pan out. Leaves it with the back. Stop just across the 50 at the 49-yard line. It's a pickup of 10 and a 1st down. The RPO, fire complete to the left. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Clock ticks across the 4-minute mark here in the 3rd. Safe completion on the screen. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a 1st down. And the Terrapins come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll go to the ground. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Gives it to the back on the draw. Knocked down at the 29 after a pickup of 4. It's a makeable field goal from the 29-yard line. Let's see how aggressive they are on 3rd and long. Got it set up on the outside. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
Just an ill-advised play by the defender to make contact with the quarterback after the throw, and it cost his team. Feeling some heat. He's got it on the run, and he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Looking to throw, it's Edwards. He caught it. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. They're going to run it. Touchdown, Terrapins! And the stomping has commenced.
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And 4 touchdowns on the day.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. 1st down here for the offense. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chain. They came out humming on this drive, and now it's first down from the 36. To the ground with the back. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. They'll run it from the gun. And they'll drag him down. That's likely the last play of the third quarter. We've come to the end of the quarter, and Maryland has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive fourth quarter comeback. They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. They'll operate out of split backs. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. They're bringing heat. And they get to him and sack the quarterback, and they'll stop the drive on downs.
He had nowhere to go with the football. 4th down, you know he wants to make a play. I'd like for him to throw it up, to be honest. Try to give somebody an opportunity to make a play. Who cares if I throw a pick? It's 4th down anyways, but couldn't find anybody to get the ball off. Defense surrounds him, gets him to the ground with the sack.
The running back has it. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. The pull and throw off the RPO. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. 3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line.
Well, this guy's been a go-to guy for this offense all game long. We've seen that, and here on a critical 3rd down late in the game with the lead, guess who shows up with another big one? That guy.
It's now 1st and 10 from the 24-yard line. He wants to throw. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. After they couldn't connect, it's 2nd and 10. He'll do it himself. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. They've got a ways to go on 3rd down from the 24 as this defense tries to force him into a field goal try. Got it in the middle, it's Smith. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down. The Terrapins are moving quickly down the field. Wide receiver coming across in motion. From the gun, the ground game. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. The give to the back. Touchdown, Maryland! And the route is on. That one puts them in really good shape to get back on the right track and get another W.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
And the offense back on the field, ready to dial up ball plays. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Zings it complete to the right. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Now he's going to glide away from pressure.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there. So instead of throwing it away and getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
Complete downfield. He got loose, almost housed it, finally dragged down at the 32. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. Finds his tight end. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Offense gets set for second down. They try to pop a run on the draw. And how about that interior defense stuffing the run for nothing? On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Complete in the middle. And he'll be taken down, but he does have enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going back to the ground. Give him about a yard on the play. It's down at the 10. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Power football with the run. Strikes the blow. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on fourth down. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. They're backed up, 1st and 10 from inside their own 5. Let's see if they can create some space. Snagged in the middle, it's White. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. Motion trying to get the defense to show his hand. Dumps it off in the flats. There to make the stop, but he is a weapon out of the backfield in the short passing game, and they've got a first down. Wide out in motion. Give to the single back. Punches ahead, they'll give him a yard to the 13. Didn't get much on first down, it's 2nd and 9. They'll run it from the gun. Just a pickup of a couple out to the 15-yard line. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On third down, he drops to throw. Quickly complete. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. And the Terrapins come to the line with a new set of downs. The give to the tailback. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. From the gun, the running back has it. Good, solid tackle. Trying to wear down this defense. The 7th play of the drive, it's 3rd and 1.
I think the OC would have been really happy with a small gain and an easier third down. But how about the effort by the running back to get this close? He saw the first down marker, tried to get to it, got close enough now where it's an easy situation on third down. And shoot, and I got fourth down in my pocket if I want to go for it.
And that's a first down for the offense.
Movement here from the tight end. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and short. Out of the gun to give to the back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. We reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense is that much closer to salting away a victory. He'll keep it himself. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. This is going to have to be unleashed from 54 yards out. Never a doubt. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
Slips through the line. He's got an alley. Wide open, and it's a foot race. Just barely able to keep him from housing it on that one. What a nice return. This dude is absolute electricity when he gets the ball in his hands. And it's caught for a touchdown. They're going to play this one through to the end, but this is pretty much window dressing.
Yeah, good for them. They put together a drive. They got a touchdown. It's been a bad day. I mean, this is a day they're going to want to forget. They're getting destroyed, but at least you get some positive vibes. Maybe finish this game on a little bit of a high note, a little bit.
And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. Maryland has the ball back and the Terrapin offense ready to go. They're in command of this game. Now let's see if they tried to rub a little salt in the wound or happy with getting the W.
Yeah, and listen, this makes the post-game handshake fun sometimes. If you do choose to rub a little salt in and keep chucking and keep scoring, I'm here for it, Jesse. Like, your job is to score points. It's my job to stop it. Keep the foot to the accelerator. Keep trying to play ball.
I agree 1,000%. That's like Steve Spurrier back in the day when I was playing for the Gators. You go and play for him because you want the opportunity to throw the ball. So when you get in the game late, you're not handing it off. We were beating Central Michigan by 80-something points. He was still letting us throw the football. It's the defense's job to stop it.
Well, they say you win a few, you lose a few, and some get rained out. Would have been good for this team if this one had gotten rained out because they lost badly.
Yeah, not a lot to be too proud about in this one here. Good news is you get to go back to the drawing board. You get to go back, you get to have another week of practice as a coaching staff, try and find ways to get players in position to go out and make plays. Gonna need a big locker room speech after this one, David.
Yeah, and you're going to watch this tape, and it's going to hurt because you're going to watch with your coaches, and you're going to see the mess-ups and all the things you could have done better, but you got to learn from it. You got to get better. You got to grow, and that's how that works.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.